What if I told you that when your cat slips quietly into bed and chooses one specific person to sleep beside, it isn't about warmth, comfort, or habit at all? What if that choice is emotional, instinctive, and deeply personal? Because in a home filled with people, soft furniture, hidden corners, and peaceful spots, your cat still chooses one human, night after night. And once you understand why, you'll never look at that moment the same way again. Tonight, when your cat curls up beside someone in your home, you'll know exactly what that choice means. Let's begin. 1. Your cat assigns emotional hierarchy. Cats don't love equally. They don't bond democratically. In your cat's mind, every human in the home exists on an emotional map, not ranked by who feeds them most, but by who feels safest. This map is created slowly, through thousands of tiny moments: who moves predictably, who respects boundaries, who reacts calmly to fear, who notices without overwhelming. Your cat observes everything. When bedtime arrives, your cat chooses the person who represents maximum emotional safety. Not excitement, not play, safety. Sleep is the most dangerous state for a cat. In the wild, falling asleep in the wrong place means death. So when your cat chooses one person to sleep with, they're making a decision that overrides survival instinct. That person becomes the emotional anchor of the home. To your cat, this human equals protection. 2. Your scent is their calm. Here's something most owners don't realize. Your cat doesn't just recognize your smell, they emotionally respond to it. Cats have scent memory far stronger than visual memory. Your natural scent becomes associated with outcomes: calm, rest, safety, relief. Over time, your cat's brain links your presence to nervous system regulation. When your cat sleeps beside you, their breathing slows, their muscles loosen, their alertness drops. This isn't comfort seeking, it's emotional regulation. Your body becomes the signal that tells their brain, it's safe to shut down now. That's why your cat doesn't just sleep anywhere. They sleep with the person whose scent tells them the world is stable. 3. Your cat mirrors your emotional state. Cats are emotional mirrors. They feel changes in energy long before humans notice them. Your cat knows when you're anxious, when you're grieving, when you're emotionally exhausted, when you're calm. When a cat chooses one person to sleep with, it's often because that person's emotional rhythm feels familiar. If you breathe deeply, they relax. If you tense, they become alert. If you're restless, they reposition closer. Many behaviorists have documented cats suddenly changing sleep partners during periods of emotional upheaval, not randomly, but intentionally. Your cat chooses the person whose emotional frequency they understand best. Sleeping together becomes a silent emotional conversation, one that doesn't require sound. 4. Sleeping position reveals the bond. Where your cat sleeps on the bed tells a story. If they sleep near the head or pillow, they're choosing proximity to your face, your breath, your scent, your identity. This signals deep trust. If they sleep against your chest or side, it's vulnerability. This position exposes their stomach and spine, something cats only do when they feel completely safe. If they sleep at the foot of the bed, they're guarding. From this position, they can monitor movement while remaining connected. If they press their back against you, they're merging territory. In cat language, shared contact means shared safety. Each position reflects how your cat sees their role in your life: protector, companion, emotional partner. And they don't offer this role to everyone. 5. You are inside their inner sanctuary. Cats divide the world into emotional zones. There are public zones, places anyone can access. There are neutral zones, tolerated but not trusted. And then there is the inner sanctuary. This is where your cat allows vulnerability. Sleep only happens inside the sanctuary. By choosing to sleep beside one person, your cat places them inside that protected emotional core. This is why cats often sleep facing outward or between their chosen human and the room entrance. They're positioning themselves as the first line of awareness. In their mind, your safety is now connected to theirs. You're no longer just someone they live with. You are home. 6. Your routines feel predictable. Cats thrive on predictability. The person they choose to sleep with is usually the one whose movements make the most sense to them. Your cat knows how you turn in bed, how often you shift, how you breathe while sleeping, how you wake. This predictability allows them to relax deeply. Erratic sleepers create stress. Calm sleepers create safety. Your cat chooses the person whose nighttime behavior feels familiar enough to trust. That's not accidental. It's learned over time. 7. Nighttime strengthens emotional bonding. Sleep is when emotional memory solidifies. When your cat sleeps beside you, their brain releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Night after night, your presence becomes encoded as emotionally essential. This is why cats who co-sleep often show distress when separated. Disrupted sleep, vocalization, restlessness, appetite changes. Their brain has linked you to safety. This bond isn't habit, it's chemistry. 8. Your cat is choosing you again and again. Here's the most important part. Your cat doesn't choose you once. They choose you every night. Even if the house is quiet, even if other beds are warmer, even if other people are present, that choice is renewed repeatedly. Which means the bond is alive, it's active, and it's emotional. So tonight, when your cat curls up beside one person and ignores the rest of the room, remember this: they are trusting, they are regulating, they are bonding, they are protecting, they are choosing. To your cat, sleep is vulnerability, and you are the place where vulnerability feels safe.
You are not just a human to them.
You are their emotional center. You are home. If this changed the way you see your cat, tap like, subscribe, and share this with someone whose cat sleeps beside them every night. And tell us in the comments, who does your cat choose to sleep with and where? Your story might be featured in the next episode of Cat Class.